Ladies and gentlemen, let's get real for a moment. You owe it to you to make 2025 the year you finally step up, show up, and claim the life you were meant for. You see, most people are waiting for the perfect time, waiting for someone to believe in them, waiting for the fear to go away. If you don't commit to yourself now, if you don't raise your standards and take ownership of your life, another year will pass and you'll be standing in the same spot, wondering why nothing has changed. The most powerful decision you can make for yourself is the decision to commit to the life you deserve. And that's the starting point for making 2025 the year you finally transform your dreams into reality. You owe it to yourself to make this year the year that changes everything. Not for anyone else, not because you feel obligated or pressured, but because you know deep down that you deserve more. More than the frustration, more than the waiting, more than the constant cycle of wishing and hoping that something will just magically change. What's holding you back from living the life you've always dreamed of? For so many people, the problem isn't lack of opportunity, it's lack of commitment. It's the inability to follow through on promises made to themselves, or the fear that comes with taking that first step into the unknown. It's easy to convince yourself that someday is the right time to make big changes. You tell yourself you'll start eating healthier next week, or that you'll finally launch that business next month, or that you'll pursue your passion when you're not so busy. But the truth is, someday doesn't exist. The only time is now. The only moment that truly matters is the one you're living right now. If you keep waiting for the right time, it may never come. If you don't commit today, you'll keep pushing your goals further and further into the future until you look back and realize that all the years have passed by and you've stayed in the same spot. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can change the course of your life by making one simple choice: to commit to yourself today. Committing to yourself means no longer settling for a life that feels mediocre, no longer tolerating your own excuses. The power of commitment lies in your willingness to stop making excuses and to finally take the kind of action that will move you forward. Too often we get stuck in the trap of wishing for something to happen without putting in the work to make it happen. We all want more, but we're not always willing to do what's required to get it. The truth is, commitment is about consistency, and consistency is what makes dreams achievable. If you want to lose weight, you need to show up every day, not just when you feel motivated. If you want to build a successful business, you need to take daily actions, not just talk about it when you're feeling inspired. Think about it this way. If you're willing to commit to something, no matter how difficult it may be, you've already made the biggest step toward your success. It's not about waiting until everything feels perfect or until you have all the answers. It's about moving forward with faith that as long as you keep going, you'll find your way. It's about trusting that every step you take, even the small ones, is taking you closer to your goal. You might not know how you'll get there, but you have to trust that the path will reveal itself as you take action. Commitment also means that you no longer make excuses about why you can't have what you want. We all have obstacles in our lives. Some are real, some are self-imposed. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding challenges. They got there by choosing to face those challenges head on and by not letting them stop them from taking the next step. It's easy to tell yourself that you don't have enough time, that you don't have enough resources, that you're too tired, or that you're not talented enough. But every single one of those thoughts is just a story you've told yourself. They're not facts, they're not truth. They're just excuses that hold you back from your full potential. When you make a decision to commit to your success, you must remove the option of failure from your mindset. Failure isn't something that can define you. It's simply feedback. Every setback, every mistake is just an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust your approach. You have to change your relationship with failure. Instead of fearing it, embrace it as a necessary part of your journey. Every time you fail, you get closer to success because you learn more about what works and what doesn't. 2025 doesn't have to be the year you continue to wait, wonder, and wish. It can be the year that you finally take full control of your life. It's your chance to make the decision to show up for yourself and to stop waiting for permission or the perfect moment. You are the one who determines the course of your life. And if you want something different, you have to be willing to put in the work. No one else is going to do it for you. No one else can give you the life you desire. Only you have the power to make that happen. And it all starts with a simple decision to commit. So ask yourself, what are you willing to commit to today? What action will you take right now that will move you closer to your goals? You owe it to yourself to make the choice to stop waiting and to start living the life you've always dreamed of. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for a better time. The time is now. Commit to yourself and watch how everything else starts to fall into place. The quality of your life is determined by what you demand from yourself daily. Success isn't something you stumble into, it's something you decide. If you want to make 2025 the best year of your life, you have to stop settling for good enough. You have to raise your standards in every area, your mindset, your habits, your relationships, your work ethic. Because the truth is, life will always meet you at the level of your standards. If you tolerate average effort, you'll get average results. If you accept excuses, you'll stay stuck. But the moment you decide that mediocrity is no longer an option for you, everything changes. Look at any high performer, any person who is truly thriving, and you'll see one thing in common. They don't settle. They don't allow themselves to operate below their full potential. They don't negotiate with laziness, fear, or self-doubt. They hold themselves to a higher standard, even when no one is watching. Because success isn't about what you do when you feel inspired. So let me ask you, where in your life have you been settling? Where have you been playing small? Maybe it's in your health, telling yourself that skipping workouts or eating junk food just this once won't matter, even though deep down you know it's keeping you stuck. Maybe it's in your career, staying in a job you don't love, telling yourself you'll make a change someday, but that day never comes. Maybe it's in your relationships, surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy instead of elevate you. You have to be brutally honest with yourself. You cannot expect a different life while accepting the same low standards. You cannot expect massive success while operating with minimal effort. The most successful people in the world don't settle, because they know that the second they lower their standards, their results suffer. They demand more from themselves every single day, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. But raising your standards doesn't just mean expecting more, it means committing to new behaviors. It means if you want to be healthier, you start treating your body like it deserves the best, not like it's an afterthought. It means if you want to be more successful, you stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. It means if you want better relationships, you stop tolerating negativity and start surrounding yourself with people who push you to be better. You can't just want it. You can't just hope things will get better. You have to commit to a new level of action. Wanting more is easy. Everyone wants more. But few people are actually willing to do what it takes to make it happen. Because raising your standards requires effort. It requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It requires being willing to go beyond what's comfortable. And that's why so many people stay stuck, not because they aren't capable, but because they aren't willing to demand more from themselves. So this year, I challenge you to set a new standard for yourself. One where you don't accept anything less than your best. One where you refuse to let laziness, fear, or doubt make decisions for you. One where you wake up every single day and operate at a higher level, not just for a week, not just for a month, but for the entire year. Because the moment you truly raise your standards, life will rise to meet you. The opportunities will come. The breakthroughs will happen. The results will follow. But only if you decide, only if you commit, only if you refuse to settle for anything less than the life you were meant to live. Look, I love motivation. Motivation is that spark that gets you excited and ready to take action. But let's be real for a second. Motivation doesn't last. It's fleeting and it comes and goes like a wave in the ocean. Some days you'll feel fired up, ready to conquer the world. Other days the energy will just be gone and you'll be left wondering why you can't get out of bed or take that first step. But here's the thing. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who just hope they will. Motivation is the starting point. It's what gets you off the couch, what pushes you to start that project or hit the gym for the first time in months. It's the thing that makes you feel like, yes, this is my year, I'm going to crush it. But as powerful as motivation is, it's not enough to carry you through the tough days. Because the truth is, motivation will fade. It will fade when the initial excitement wears off, when you face setbacks, or when you're tired, discouraged, or distracted. That's when discipline steps in. Discipline is the muscle that gets stronger every time you show up, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what keeps you going when things aren't going your way. Discipline is what ensures that you stay committed to your goals, no matter how much the road ahead might seem uncertain. It's what makes you do the work even when you're not inspired. Discipline is what turns the dream into reality. Think about the top performers in the world. They don't rely on motivation to get things done. They don't wake up every day feeling pumped up, ready to take on the world. They wake up, whether they feel like it or not, and they put in the work. It's not glamorous. It's not exciting all the time. But it's what separates the people who achieve extraordinary things from the people who simply wish for them. The key is showing up consistently, even when motivation isn't there to carry you. When you commit to discipline, you set yourself up for success on the days when motivation fades. You know that the work has to be done, whether you feel like it or not, and that's when you'll see the most growth, not on the days when everything is flowing effortlessly, but on the days when you push through, even when your mind is telling you to quit. It's about choosing to do what needs to be done, even when it feels hard, because you know that your future self will thank you. The discipline doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean that every single day will be a win or that you'll always be at your best. But what it does mean is that you've made a decision to show up, a decision to do the work, a decision to take action no matter how you feel. Because here's the thing, you cannot rely on feelings alone. Feelings are unreliable. They come and go, and if you only act when you feel inspired, you'll never make the progress you're capable of. The secret to success is found in your habits. The small, consistent actions you take every single day add up to massive results. It's the small things that most people overlook, the morning routine, the dedication to your health, the persistence in your work, that ultimately make all the difference. These daily actions, driven by discipline, are the ones that create momentum. And once you've built momentum, it becomes much easier to keep going. So in 2025, I want you to think about the habits you need to build. What do you need to do daily to move closer to your goals? What action can you take today, even if you don't feel like it? Because once you commit to discipline, once you decide that showing up is non-negotiable, no matter what, you'll discover that success isn't just about motivation. It's about being relentless. It's about doing the work day in and day out until your dreams are no longer dreams, they're your reality. Your energy is everything. It's the force that drives you, the fuel that propels you toward your goals, and the foundation upon which your success is built. Too many people underestimate the power of their energy. They focus on time management, strategies, or goals, but forget that if you're running on empty, none of that matters. Without the energy to execute, to push forward, to stay focused, everything will feel like an uphill battle. Your energy is your most valuable resource, and in 2025, you must master it if you want to perform at your highest level. Energy isn't just about physical stamina. It's about your emotional, mental, and even spiritual energy. How you feel, how energized you are emotionally and mentally directly impacts how you show up in the world. If you wake up feeling drained, overwhelmed, or unmotivated, that's going to affect everything you do. The choices you make, the work you produce, the relationships you nurture, all of it. But if you wake up with the energy to take on the day, to handle whatever comes your way with confidence and resilience, you'll be unstoppable. Now, I know you've heard it a million times, take care of your body. But what does that really mean? It's more than just hitting the gym or eating the right foods, though those are important. It's about respecting your body, your mind, and your soul, and treating them like the sacred vessels they are. That means getting enough sleep. Rest is just as important as working hard. It means fueling your body with the right nutrition, giving it the energy it needs to perform at its best. It means being mindful of the things you put into your body, both physically and mentally. The media you consume, the people you surround yourself with, the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind, they all contribute to your energy. You need to protect that energy like it's your most prized possession, because in many ways it is. Your energy is also deeply tied to your mindset. When you approach the world with a positive, focused attitude, you're more likely to attract opportunities, people, and experiences that align with that energy. But when you let negativity or stress take over, you lower your vibration and it becomes harder to perform at your best. Negative emotions, anger, frustration, fear, drain your energy and block your ability to take inspired action. On the other hand, cultivating a positive, abundant mindset fuels your energy and helps you stay aligned with your goals. And it's not just your mental and emotional energy you need to manage. Your time, the way you use your hours, your focus, and your attention also plays a huge role in your energy levels. If you're constantly jumping from task to task without a clear focus or wasting time on things that don't serve you, you're depleting your energy reserves. The key is to focus on high priority, high impact activities that move you closer to your goals. Stop saying yes to things that drain you and start saying no to the things that don't align with your highest vision for yourself. To master your energy, you have to be intentional. You have to prioritize things that elevate you physically, mentally, and emotionally, and let go of the things that drain you. This means creating boundaries in your life, boundaries around your time, your energy, your space, and the people you allow into your world. If someone or something is consistently draining your energy, you need to make a decision. Will you keep giving your energy away or will you protect it? Because here's the truth. When you protect your energy, you protect your dreams. Once you learn to manage your energy, it becomes easier to perform at a high level consistently. You'll have the mental clarity to make decisions quickly, the emotional resilience to handle challenges, and the physical stamina to stay focused for longer periods. You won't be overwhelmed by burnout or distractions. You'll be in control of your energy, and that's when you'll see massive growth. So what does this look like in practical terms? It means designing your life around the things that energize you. If morning workouts make you feel alive, make that a non-negotiable part of your day. If reading or journaling fills you with inspiration, carve out time for it. If certain people drain your energy, consider limiting your interactions with them. Prioritize the things, the habits, and the people that elevate your energy, and protect your space from the things that bring it down. When you master your energy, you become unstoppable. You'll move through the year with purpose, focus, and determination. You'll be able to handle challenges with ease, and you'll find yourself attracting the right opportunities and people. Your energy will align with your highest potential, and that's when you'll see everything start to shift in your favor. In 2025, take charge of your energy, and everything else will follow. If you're going to make 2025 the year of transformation, then you need to recognize one powerful truth. Your environment is everything. Your surroundings, whether physical, emotional, or social, have an incredible impact on your mindset, your behavior, and ultimately your success. Too often, people underestimate how much influence their environment has on their lives. But if you want to elevate your life, you have to raise the standard of everything around you. This includes the people you surround yourself with, the places you spend your time, and the things you choose to engage with. Let's start with the people in your life. We've all heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's not just a catchy phrase. It's a hard truth. The people you associate with have a direct impact on your mindset, your energy, and your potential. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, drama, or people who don't share your vision, it's going to be incredibly difficult to elevate your life. Those people can unintentionally hold you back by limiting your thinking, reinforcing your doubts, or encouraging behaviors that don't align with your best self. On the flip side, when you surround yourself with people who challenge you, who uplift you, who push you to be better, everything changes. These people inspire you to take action. They hold you accountable to your highest standards. They don't let you off the hook when you're making excuses. They believe in your potential, sometimes more than you believe in yourself. And that belief is contagious. Your environment has the power to either lift you up or drag you down, so make sure you're surrounding yourself with individuals who elevate your vision for your life. Now, let's talk about your physical environment, the spaces where you live, work, and spend most of your time. If you want to achieve at a high level, you need to set yourself up for success by creating a space that promotes focus, productivity, and positivity. A cluttered, disorganized space leads to a cluttered, disorganized mind. If you're constantly dealing with distractions in your environment, you're not going to be able to focus on what matters. Take a hard look at your surroundings. Are they conducive to the person you're trying to become? Does your space inspire you? Is it clean, organized, and free of distractions? If not, it's time to make some changes. A simple way to start is by decluttering. Clear out the physical distractions in your life, from piles of paperwork to old clothes you no longer wear. Create an environment that allows you to think clearly, work efficiently, and relax when you need to. When you feel good in your environment, you're going to feel more energized, focused, and motivated to take action toward your goals. But the environment doesn't just refer to the physical and social, it also includes the mental and emotional environment you cultivate within yourself. What are you feeding your mind every day? What kind of content are you consuming? Are you filling your mind with negativity, stress, and worry? Or are you choosing to engage with material that inspires you, that stretches your thinking, and that challenges you to grow? The world is full of distractions, news, social media, negative voices. And if you're not careful, it's easy to let these things dictate your mood and your mindset. If you want to achieve greatness in 2025, you need to take control of what goes into your mind. Be intentional about the media you consume. Choose books, podcasts, videos, and surround yourself with messages that uplift you, that push you to think bigger, that remind you of your potential. You are the curator of your mental environment, and the quality of that environment will directly influence the quality of your life. Lastly, you need to think about your daily habits and routines. The environment you create is not just about the people you interact with or the space you occupy. It's about the small decisions you make every day. What do you choose to focus on in the morning? How do you manage your energy throughout the day? What do you do when you hit a roadblock or feel like giving up? The small daily habits you engage in will either reinforce the life you want or keep you stuck in old patterns. Your habits shape your future. The more you commit to habits that support your goals and vision for your life, the more your environment will begin to align with your desires. Whether it's exercise, meditation, reading, or even just taking a few moments to center yourself before starting your workday, these actions create a ripple effect that elevates every area of your life. Your environment is the foundation of everything you do. It's time to take a hard look at what's around you and make intentional changes. If you want to be successful in 2025, create an environment that supports your vision. Surround yourself with positive, inspiring people. Design your physical space to fuel your productivity and peace of mind. Feed your mind with the kind of content that empowers you to grow and build daily habits that align with the life you want to create. By consciously curating your environment, you'll be setting yourself up for success in every way.